Hello everyone. Let's start chapter number 13, sharing our feelings from your EVS book. Basically, this chapter is related to special kind of person who cannot see, who cannot hear, who cannot speak properly, those who are special. In this chapter, a girl, Seema, she is telling about her feelings. After returning home from school, there are two people with whom I like to share all my news. They enjoy listening to my tales. A girl, Seema, she is telling about her story that after returning home, whenever she returned home from the school, she always wanted to share her feelings, her news, whatever she has done in the school with two persons. The first person is my Nani. She is always anxious to listen to me. She waits for me to return from school. She is quite old and often has back pains. Now Seema is telling that whenever she returned home from the school, the first person is her Nani, her grandmother. She is always anxious to listen to me. Seema is saying that her Nani always curious to listen all the news of my school. Whenever I return from school, she always listen my all news. She is quite old and often has back pains. Means my Nani is very old and sometimes she has back pain also. She cannot see or hear well because in old age people have many kind of difficulty, like somebody cannot see or hear properly. So many of them have back pain, etc. Every day in the morning, Papa reads the newspaper aloud to her. She does the rest of her work herself. Seema is telling that her father reads the newspaper aloud because her Nani cannot see or hear properly. She cannot hear properly, so that her Papa or father reads the newspaper aloud so that Nani could hear. And Seema is also telling that her Nani does the rest of her work herself. Even she is too old and she cannot see properly, but she does her work herself. If someone tries to help her, she gets very upset. Though she cannot see properly, she is very fond of cutting vegetables. She says these days children don't know how to cut the vegetables properly. Seema is telling about her Nani that even she cannot see properly, she cuts the vegetable so nicely. And she always says that children of nowadays cannot cut the vegetable in a proper way. Now, Seema is telling her story that the second person is her Ravi Bhaiya, to whom she shared her feelings after returning home from the school. She always shared all the stories, all the matter, all the tales, whatever she has done in the school from morning to afternoon with her Nani. The first person is Nani and the second person is my Ravi Bhaiya. She has written here, he lives with us. I call him Ravi Bhaiya and he calls my parents Bhaiya and Bhabhi. I don't know what our relationship is, but he is a very loving brother. He is always ready to answer my questions. He never says, I will tell you later. Now Seema is saying that the second person is Ravi Bhaiya, to whom she shared her feelings, and Ravi Bhaiya live in Seema's house with her parents, and he called her parents Bhaiya and Bhabhi. And Seema is telling that the relationship with Ravi Bhaiya is very loving and caring because he is very caring brother and he always to ready answer my question. He never says no. Whenever Seema asks any question, he never says no. He always give answer to her. Ravi Bhaiya teaches in a college. As you can see in this picture, Ravi Bhaiya wore black glasses and a white stick he is carrying, and he is reading a book or a notebook. He is reading by raising his hands on the page. So you can judge that Ravi Bhaiya is a special kind of person. He has a specialty and he cannot see properly. He is blind. Even he can does his work with himself. Ravi Bhaiya teaches in a college. Seema is saying that Ravi Bhaiya teaches in college and the student of college respect him a lot. A few of them come home to study from him. Ravi Bhaiya is fond of listening music, taking part in plays. He enjoys chatting with his friends and going out with them. Seema is describing the nature of the Ravi Bhaiya and she is telling more information about him to us. She says that Ravi Bhaiya teaches in college and all the students respect him a lot. And the Ravi Bhaiya has so many interests. He loves to listen music. He loves to take part in plays and he enjoys chatting with his friend and going out, hang out with his friends. And Ravi Bhaiya, at last she says, Ravi Bhaiya has a good sense of humor and he always makes all of us laugh. Now Seema is telling more about her Ravi Bhaiya. Bhaiya carries a white stick when he goes out. Looking at him moving around in the house, no one can say that he cannot see. He likes to do all his work himself. If someone tries to help him against his wish, he gets angry. Whenever he needs any help, he asks for it. Some of Bhaiya's students take books from him and return them after recording them on tapes. Ravi Bhaiya listens to these tapes. Bhaiya has many other books too. The pages of these books are thick and have rows of raised dots or points. He reads by running his fingers on the raised dots. Now Seema is telling that Ravi Bhaiya carries a white stick. Whenever blind people goes out, then they carry a white stick because it helps them to judge whatever on which kind of road they are moving. If there could be a hurdle, they can judge by touching from the stick. So Seema is telling that whenever Ravi Bhaiya goes out, he always wear black glasses and he carries white stick. Seema also telling that we cannot judge Ravi Bhaiya that even he is blind and he can do all his work himself. If someone try to help him without his wish, he gets angry. So this shows the independent behavior of Ravi Bhaiya. Being a blind person, he does all his work and he can recognize everyone by listening the sound of others. Now Seema is telling that Ravi Bhaiya has so many books. The pages of the books are very thick and have raised point or rows of raised dots. These are called the Braille script. As we have discussed in earlier chapter, those children who are special, who cannot see properly, they study in special school with the help of Braille script. So these raised points or dots in Ravi Bhaiya's book are the Braille script and he reads it by running his finger on the raised dots. To have fun with Bhaiya, I sometimes change the place of his stick. He does get upset but never gets angry. After all, I am his favorite sister Seema. Now Seema is telling about her naughtiness. Whenever she wants to have fun with her bhaiya, she changed the place of his stick. And Ravi bhaiya never gets angry on her because Seema is his favorite sister. I had hardly reached the door that bhaiya spoke up. Seema, you seem to be very happy today. Bhaiya recognizes not only me, but all the 4 other members of my family. From the sound we make as we move, he can even tell whether I am happy or sad. Bhaiya, finally I am in the football team. I shared my news with him. He patted me and said lovingly, from today you are my football coach. Seema is saying that Ravi Bhaiya always recognizes not only me and the other family members from the sound we make as we move. He can judge by his sharp senses because to special people, God has given some kind of speciality and their senses become more sharp than normal person. Okay, so even Ravi Bhaiya is blind. He can easily judge whenever I feel happy or sad. He can judge easily by my expression, by my movement or by my sound. He can easily judge whether I am happy or whether I am sad. When I gave my news to Ravi Bhaiya, when I shared my news that I am in my football team, he appraised me a lot and said, you are my football coach. Now few questions are given. Seema's father reads the newspaper aloud to her Nani. How do you help the old people? What kind of problems do people have in old age? As I told you, in old age, so many problems occur to the people like back pain and like somebody cannot see properly, some cannot hear properly. These are few questions given for you. You have to write the answer, and one game is also described for you blindfold. By playing this game, you can easily judge that how the blind people feels and how you can recognize by touching and by listening to the sounds of others. So many questions are also given here and some information given about the Braille script. There is a special way of reading and writing for people who cannot see. It is called Braille. It is written on a thick paper by making a row of raised dots with a pointed tool. Braille is read by running the fingers on the raised dot. Then some activity also given for you. Try to do these activities. Now you have learned in this chapter about the special people, those who cannot see, and Louis Braille helped them because he has discovered Braille script for the blind people. In this type of a script, a row of raised dots are made on thick paper. Because these dots are raised, they can be read by running the fingers on them. This script is based on 6 points. The Braille script has undergone many changes these days. This has made reading and writing very simpler. Braille can now also be written using the computer. So my dear students, our chapter is going to an end. We have talked about Seema and her Nani and her Ravi Bhaiya, who has some specialty in himself. He is blind. Even he is blind, he does his work with himself. He is a teacher in college and he has very good nature and he does all his studies with the help of Braille script. So we have learned that we should always respect special people, those who have same specialty. We are always ready to help them. We always take care of old people. I hope you like the chapter. Bye everyone.